Bapanada everyone, and welcome back to my little Silksong discussion series. Thanks to all of your support over the last few days, I decided to step things up and actually write the script for this episode. But don't worry, the quality of this video has of course suffered immensely in order to keep everything balanced. Anyway, we're gonna go into the quest system of Silksong and everything we can expect to see when helping the bugs of Farloom. When describing the quests of Silksong, teamcherry wrote, solve shocking quests, hunt down rare beasts, unearth ancient mysteries and search for lost treasures to fulfill the wishes of the downtrodden and restore the kingdom's hope. Prepare for the unexpected. This on itself doesn't tell us a lot, but we do have another source of information which tells us way more. It's found in the Silksong trailer, and it's this quest board. While teamcherry didn't say a lot about the quests themselves, they did say that the new system is a way to come back to areas you have visited before in a new and interesting way. If we examine this quest board more closely, we can make out 5 types of quests so far. I do think that this may be all the variety we will get, because before Hornet interacts with the board, we can see that the colors used for the requests by the NPCs are red, green, yellow and grey. However, the grey ones might not be important to Hornet, as they appear the most often before interacting and we see none of them after interacting, so I don't think that the grey ones will actually be quests. There might of course be other colors we haven't seen so far, but for now we only got 1 green, 1 yellow and 2 red types of quests. Now let's dissect them all. Green quests are gathering quests. We can see a description that goes as follows. Mossberry brew by the Druid of the Moss Temple. Sweetness, sourness, bitterness. I need it all with hastiness. Cruel world, will you not provide me with the fruits I desire? Now, we can actually pretty much confirm who the druid is. At the start of the quests segment of the trailer, we see this guy and the evidence kinda speaks for itself. And regarding the quest, he will have us collect the mossberries we saw in the demo, which we'll then mix into a hopefully more than mediocre mixture of mossy moistness. Now his quest does raise a question. Where are these quest boards located? We see another one in this town right here, and there might be another one built at this place in Greymore. But why would the druid not go, for example, to this town right here, which is probably near to his location? The answer is that most likely there won't be quest boards in every city, or at least won't be at first, as new ones might get built as we progress in the game, which might happen right here. However, that is just a theory. Up next we got the hunting quests. On the quest board it states, Madness of the Pilgrims by Grumpy of Bonebottom. My family curse has struck again. Strange singing pilgrims have surrounded my old home, violently attacking me whenever I approach. Please let this plague be lifted. First things first, this is in Bonebottom. In my last video I said that Bonebottom is most likely the town right here. Now that was fucking wrong. I forgot that teamcherry stated that Bonebottom will be the starting town of Silksong, so it obviously can't be all the way over there, or in something that looks like a late game area. This kinda ties in with what we had with the gathering quests, in that the citizens of Bonebottom are a bunch of losers, since the druid and Grumpy rather go to a different town altogether than ask their fucking neighbors for help. The singing pilgrims are probably enemies we haven't seen so far, as the cultists clearly aren't pilgrims, and the mummies don't seem to be pilgrimaging anywhere anytime soon, and also none of the other enemies we've seen so far seem to be of the singing type. Now we got 2 types of quests left. Number 1 are the Wayfarer quests. Those will most likely be escort missions, and I hope they turn out to be more like this, and less like this. And last but definitely not least, we got the Grand Hunts, which seem to be non-mandatory boss fights. We will apparently fight the rhino here, and don't tell teamcherry that rhinos aren't bugs, they are game developers and not biologists. How should they know? Now that we've got all the quest types out of the way, apart from maybe 1 or 2 we haven't seen so far, how will this play out in the game? Let's compare this to the original Hollow Knight. How would the quests in Hollow Knight play out if you had used the quest board system? For example, let's say you beat the Mantis Lords, and they give you a quest on their quest board, which is in the Mantis village. It could say something like this: Grand Hunt. Fuck Out Brother by Mantis Lords of the Mantis village. Yo, we got like a brother who turned batshit crazy, kill his infected ass, and we give you some of that sweet cheer, you greedy vessel. Or for example, a Wayfarer quest could play out like this. Wayfarer quest. Elderbug of Dirtmouth. Our beloved Bretta has gone missing in the fungal wastes. Please find her and escort her to the nearest stack station, as the last stack will then bring her back into town. As you have noticed, these quests would actually alter the gameplay if they were done with the quest board system. However, if you kinda have a feeling that this would maybe take away some of the mystery the original had, fear not. I think that there will also be more hidden quests and events which will not be on quest boards. For example, stuff like the Sode quest line from the original could never be translated onto a quest board, as he is always in trouble, so he could never post something on the quest boards himself, and nobody else would post something about him because literally nobody gives a shit about Sode. So basically, I believe that the overall number of quests will increase greatly due to the quest boards. However, I also believe that there will be quests which are more hidden and more along the lines of the original game. This is supported by my Sode example from before, which basically says that not everyone will be able to go to a quest board, since some NPCs might not know about them or can't leave their current location due to dangers around them. Either way, even if you only get quest board quests, as long as they keep them in the good old teamcherry fashion with a lot of twists and don't go full on JRPG 2000 gathering quests, I'll be fine. This wraps it up for today. Please leave your opinions in the comments. I got some stressy times coming up, so I don't know how fast I will be able to put out videos, but I will do my best. Also, thanks to all of you people who subscribed. We are slowly getting towards 1,000 subscribers and I'm quite excited about that. I got another 1 or 2 videos I'd like to do for this series, and I got one theory video planned if everything works out. Please check out my Discord, and also, if you watch this in the future, after the pandemic ended, check out my Patreon. Please don't do it right now though, because we all have to have some emergency money during the pandemic, so you shouldn't spend it on strangers on the internet. This is it for now, stay safe and I will see you in a few weeks, my fellow high beings.